Hello everybody, welcome to Mark's Remarks. Today I'm going to be making a homemade chicken and vegetable pie, and then I'm going to be having some potatoes on the side. Now let's see, we've gone the chicken. You may remember a few videos ago I went to the co-op and I bought 4 of these. They were hot and spicy Caribbean butterfly chicken. They were down from £4. There you go, down from £4 down to £1, because I bought them on the day of expiry. So I bought 4 of these, and I bought 4 beef, I think, kebabs, things. Anyway, today I'm using the chicken. I'm going to use one chicken. There's 2 chicken breasts in a pack in its own tinfoil tray, and you use one of them in the pie, one of them in a sandwich. So this is what I've done. I've got the 2 chicken breasts already. They're almost cooked, about another 5 minutes. I've got the vegetables that I'm going to put in the pie already. They're almost cooked. So they've been cooking for the last 5 minutes. Now, next thing is going to get the pastry rolled out. Now I've rolled out the pastry. This you may recognise from like a year ago. I did a homemade Christmas pie, or Christmas dinner rather. Christmas dinner in a pie. And that Mark's Remarks homemade Christmas dinner. There you go. If you type that in. Now, what you need to do here is put the bowl upside down, leaving about an inch or so from the edge of the pie dish to the edge of the pastry. Mainly because when you turn it over, it's going to go. Basically the pastry is going to go inside. So this will end up being shifted over. Anyway, I'll show you in a sec. And then on the other side, just cut along about an inch from the edge. There. And then hopefully that'll, there you go. Now, there you can see we got the piece of pastry, put that over the pie dish, and you've got to push it down into, very, very carefully so it doesn't rip. There you go. That's why you need that little extra on the edge there, because when you push it down, everything on the edge goes, it sort of gets drawn into the centre. Anyway, I'm going to flatten that out. Next step is to trim the excess pastry off. As you can see, there's quite a bit, but I've got a plan to use this in another dish. There we go. Trim that off the edges. There we go. I'm just using the back of the knife here. We don't need to dull the blade. Just use the back of the knife. There we are. Now that's ready to fill with the ingredients, and then we'll cut the top and put that on afterwards. Okay, here's the 2 chicken breasts. They're well and truly cooked. Now I'm going to take one of these, cut it up, and then we'll lay it in the pie along with the veg. There we are, just cutting the chicken up. I'm going to cut it into pretty small pieces, because I want to get it good and mixed in the pie with all the vegetables. I don't want it to be all in one place. There we go. So I'm going to put some chicken chunks in there, then a few vegetables, a few chicken chunks. It's all going to be good. There you go. The smaller the better, really, because it'll spread through the pie evenly. All right, there's a few vegetables in there. I'm going to put a little bit of chicken. I'm going to save the water over there for the gravy. I'm going to put gravy in here because I don't want it to. Otherwise, if I don't, it's going to dry out. It's going to be dry as hell. And that'd be no good at all. So I do want some moisture in there. Okay, there's a bit of veg, bit of chicken. And also, what I'd normally do on my dinner is have 4 spoons of gravy granules with half a pint of water. Well, I'm going to use half of that because I don't need half a pint of water in this. So I'm just using 2 spoons of gravy. And then it'll be quarter of a pint of water. There you go. I'm trying to get as much water as I can out of this ladle before I put it in here. Yeah. Right, next step, gravy. It's not as nearly as thick as I want it to be, but what are you going to do? Alright, so you just pour it in there until it's pretty much, yeah, you can see it on the, it's filled up the pastry pie, filled up all the gaps. Anyway, yeah, I don't think what's going on with this? I can see a lot of granules in the gravy. It's not right. Anyway. Okay, so the next step, I'm going to work on making the lid. Okay, I've cut the lid to the right size. Just a case of taking that up. Now it's a lot longer than the pie, so there's going to be a lot to trim off. There we go. Just seal it around the edges. There we are. Nothing fancy, just press it down there. Okay, and then again with the back of the knife, trim all the excess off. There we go. Don't need that on the handle. There. And that is all ready to go. There you go. It's quite a heavy pie. I don't know whether... I'm going to make some holes in here anyway, just to let the steam out. I don't know whether that's necessary. Maybe somebody who makes pies can, you know, see if that's... tell me if that's worth doing. But I'm going to make a load of pies, holes in the pie anyway. There. Okay, now next step is the oven. Here we are. I don't know how long this is going to take. It was a year ago since I made the Christmas dinner in a pie. That's worth having a look at actually. But the chicken is cooked, the vegetables are cooked, so you know, so because it has to be cooked before you put it in the pie. So all it is the pastry. Now I'm going to put it on for 180 for 30 minutes. And then hopefully it'll be done by then, but that'll give me some idea about, you know, how close it may, you know, what it might want to take 5-10 minutes extra. There you go, and I'm going to keep hold of this pastry for a while. I'm probably going to try and make something with this. I'm just going to cover it over and then try and keep it fresh, and then I'll try and do something with it. Now I've put the pie was in there for 30 minutes. I've put it on for another 20 because it wasn't done. Still a bit light on the top. I'm going to do some potatoes. I've cut up a couple of big potatoes there into chunks. I'm going to put these in for about 9.5 minutes there. When they come out, I'm going to put them into the air fryer to brown them off. Then hopefully put them with a pie, a bit of gravy. Yeah, it's all going to be good. Potatoes took 10 minutes in the microwave, and now they're going to be about 10-15 minutes in the air fryer. Now the pie, there you go. The pie has just come out of the oven. Let me see, it was in there for 30 plus 20 plus another 20, I think. What's that? It's 30, 50, 70, about an hour and 10. So I'll try and remember that for next time. The pastry is firm but soft. I don't know if that makes any sense. It's light brown. Right, now I'm going to try and get it out of the... I'm going to try and loosen the edges now with a spatula. Alright, well that didn't work out quite so well. I tried cutting around the edges with a knife and then tipping it upside down. Yeah, that didn't work out all that well. So what I'm going to do now, what I've done, all the insides have come out into the pan, so into the plate. So now I'm going to use a spatula, to try and get the rest of it in there. There you go. So now this is working out a little bit better. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I should have coated the tray, or this Pyrex thing. Maybe I should have coated that with something. Oh well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, potatoes are going to be done in a few moments, and then whip up some gravy. Yeah, that should be good. There we are, the meat pie that has been reheated. It was cooked up a short time ago. Just reheated it. Going to add all the potatoes. I've made the gravy, but I didn't show you me making that because you've seen it before, and it's I don't want to waste the time. All right. Wow. There we go. Right, homemade chicken and vegetables. Vegetables being the broccoli, sweet corn, and mixed peas. Peas with carrots and all kinds of stuff. There you go. Now the chicken for the pie. There was 2 chicken breasts. Remember they were down for £4 down to 1. So each chicken breast cost 50p. Whoa, hot. And there's the other one. So I'm going to make something of that. But I'll tell you what, this is very, very hot. I'll try a little bit of salt. Bit of crust, bit of pastry there. The pastry is quite good. You know, it's a Co-op own brand, 135 I think. There's enough to make the base and the lid of a pie, you know, with that dish over there, with a little bit extra left over. Not enough to make a cheddar pie. Now this is good. I'm going to have to wait until it cools down so I can eat it properly, but let's see, find a bit of chicken. Very tender. The trick is you have to put the gravy, like I did with I mentioned earlier, with the Christmas dinner in a pie. Just put Mark's Remarks Christmas dinner in a pie. Yeah, you've got to put gravy with it, otherwise, you know, it'll just, you know, keep the moisture in there. Whoa, right, oh, blimey. Right, coming up to 14 minutes. I better end it there. There you are. That's how you do that. Your own made pie. 135 plus for the pastry, plus any old bits of chicken you can eat. I was thinking about putting bacon, but that'd be a bit too much, you know. But any meat you can put in there, as long as you got to cook it first. I don't know if that's obvious, but I had to work that out the hard way. It's got to be cooked first, then put in the pie, then the pie in the oven. That's the way that works. Okay. Anyway, so that's that, and thank you for watching.